In this video, I'm going to be making a smooth trap beat, and I'm actually going to be using a vocal effect, which I rarely use in my beats, but for smooth type of style beats, there's a certain technique that I like to use to just make the overall beat sound more smooth in general. But yeah, let's get right into it.
Hey Cash, this go crazy.
Alright, so if you've been watching my videos, you know that I like to start off with keyscape, just because it's a flat piano sound and it's easy to build melodies off of it. If you don't have keyscape, you can start off with just flex any of the piano sounds from there. They're pretty solid too. But yeah, we're going to start off with LA Custom, the softest one. We're going to change the tempo to 120. We'll do a slower type of beat. Let's just build something up. We're just going to start off with a real simple melody and just build around it. Alright, yeah, just real simple and catchy. Let's build a bass line. We'll bring this one up. And then we're going to grab all these right here and just randomize them. And then we're going to hop out of keyscape. We'll go into Omnisphere and we'll go to the keyboard section. And we're just going to switch out this preset to one that has a little more effects on it. Alright, so we'll use this one. And it has a lot of effects on it. So I'm going to have it sit a little more in the background. Just cut out wrong EQ. Just cut out all that low end and just bring it down. Yeah, we'll have it sit in that like 12 to 15 dB range. And then we'll put a soft clipper on here. When I say 12 to 15, obviously I mean negative 12 to 15. Alright, so we're going to add a little counter melody, just something real simple with the bells preset from Omnisphere. Alright, I have a simple counter melody in my head, so we're going to use this preset. And we'll just record this out. that second one I kind of played quiet, so we'll delete that and then just leave this. We'll quantize it. Alright, so I hear some type of vocal in here, so I'm gonna go. Haven't used this in a long time, but we'll use arcade. Alright, so I like this sound right here, so we'll just have this play out pretty much just the whole thing like this. And that'll just be kind of sections of the whole beat, and then we're gonna really add a whole bunch of effects to this one. So we'll start off with let's see, kind of change the pitch a bit. And then we'll really mess with the EQ. And have it really sit in the background. Alright, so one last thing I want to add to this is just a sub bass, and I have a couple presets I like to use. So we'll use the Vengeance one, and I almost always like name it the same thing, so it should be called this on Omnisphere if you just want to search it up. But yeah, I like this sub bass right here. We'll just copy over that bass line. We'll just raise up some of these mid-range right here. Alright, so let's add a hi-hat real quick. Kind of have a pattern in my head already. Matter of fact, I have 2 drum kits coming out pretty soon. I'm kind of just finishing it up a bit, but yeah, just stay tuned for those. So we're going to use the bankroll kit coming real soon. We use this one. I think something like this. And then this right here will have just drop all the way down. sometimes if you just, especially like, okay, here's a quick tip, especially if you have like vocals in a beat, if you just match like that certain vocal to the hi-hat in certain parts, it'll just make the hi-hat sound so much better. Like you can hear that vocal follow that, I mean the hi-hat, the beginning of the hi-hat, you know what I mean? It don't gotta follow the whole thing, but certain parts like that, it can really just improve the bounce of the overall beat. Alright, so I'm gonna add a kick into this first before we add a bass, or I mean an 808. I haven't used this sub bass in a minute. I think it's low-key gonna hit this. It's gonna fit this beat hard. Alright, so that sounds pretty good already, but we're just gonna add a couple more things just to add a little more bounce. So I'm gonna mute the bells and that vocal effect, and we're just gonna have the main keys playing with the drums and just add a couple more perks and stuff. Switch it out for a snare. Alright, so that's how I make smooth trap beats, and I like to just kind of add a vocal and kind of follow that vocal with the hi-hat pattern, just a slow smooth hi-hat pattern, and just don't go too crazy with the 808. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video and you guys want to see another one just like it, make sure you watch the video that pops up in the end screen, and I'll see you there. Peace.